What is happening, y'all? How is everybody doing today? Welcome back. I know it's been a really long time since I've been live. I'm sure you all missed me dearly. But we are finally back to our normal scheduled programming. That means we are resuming with Outer Worlds 2 finally. Had a couple people asking if I had quit the game. No, just didn't really make a whole lot of sense to do it in the marathon since these are like all in a playlist. Figured if I was adding it to the marathon, it was gonna mess up the playlist. So Zyranium, Manufactory, N-ray range. I thought there was a third thing to do here too. Let me see. There was that. Well, I'd say let's head on over here first. We'll go do that, and then let's kind of see where we go from there. So what do we got again? We got our gun, we got the fire guy, we got the electric guy, and then what were you? You were Agatha. That's right, Agatha. I know it's been a terribly long time since I've done a live stream. So to be fair, I am gonna be gone Wednesday and Thursday, so like part of it is like giving you more stream than you can handle since I will be out of town. What do we think? Can I double jump this cap? Hell yeah, we can. Hello there, little sprats. I'm dreading for new FromSoft Let's Play. It's been so goddamn long since they've dropped anything. Yeah, I mean, it kind of has, but, you know. Been lots of good games. Did you ever get rest? Yeah, I get lots of rest. Anytime I sleep, I'm resting, you know? You wanna know what's the funny thing? Remember how on the marathon I kept getting those, like, verify your YouTube channel notifications? I mentioned them a couple times. It was like super annoying. Like basically anytime I was clicking on the stream, I'd have to like re-enter a password or some shit. Today, it's all gone. I haven't had to re-enter a password once. I really think that I was streaming so much that YouTube thought I was hacked. And now they're like, oh, this is his normal time. Okay, he's not hacked. He's back to normal now. Oh. Nice, Greg. That reminds me of the speaker one. The speaker incident where someone was like, something's wrong with your sound, you sound muffled. And everyone else is like, no, nothing's wrong with the sound. And he's like, no, something's wrong with the sound, you're definitely muffled. And then he realized he got new speakers and he didn't take the plastic off of them.
Yes? Did the missive not play, or was it garbled in some way? Are you somehow struggling with coherence? If so, to be clear, Zyranium Manufactory 7 presently and for an indeterminate time is in lockdown. That means no external transmissions, no visitors. Yet, how do I know you're not one of their number? An advanced party sent to cajole me into swinging free open the gate. What our consumerist rivals lack in intellectual rigor, they readily make up for in subterfuge and guile.
Mm.
Anyone can name drop our supreme calculator. Might as well say you're close personal friends while you're at it. We don't have time for your... Oh, yes, sir, let me just... Factor Maytadier here. You claim you were invited by our presiding bishop? I read a missive from her on a key prediction due in this time frame. You match its broad details. Very well. Come inside and we'll see this sorted. Building on the left.
Yes, right over here. You're not getting down below until you talk to me.
Okay, buddy.
So, the abbot deigned to send someone whilst we're contending with all manner of emergencies, did he? Wait, is that an Auntie's Choice enhanced soldier with you? Oh, I see what this is. Stay back. We have no desire to escalate things further. Don't do something you'll regret.
We want answers, not a fight. And if indeed there's any retribution to be had, it won't be by my hand. Tell him, Commander.
All right. I suppose we must solve each calculation with the numbers at our disposal. Sometimes I cannot fathom what goes through the abbot's mind, but your papers do seem to be legitimate. I will unlock the elevator so you can speak with Proctor Svoboda below. I'll send word you're en route, but fair warning, I cannot predict what reception you will receive. I expect your behavior will remain impeccable. As soon as I've seen to securing the facility, I'll be along straight away. The recent attack may have originated from this facility, but I assure you it was not at our hand. We have no desire to resume open warfare with Auntie's Choice. One of our transport pods, filled with Zyranium, was diverted toward, or more specifically at, their location. Though functionally correct, I assure you. The transport pods are fired into space, where they are collected for redistribution. To date, no one has ever misused them for this purpose, despite the explosive nature of the material. Fortunately, we have potentially identified the culprit, and we have managed to corner the apparent perpetrator down below, which would be a good thing if they had not, somehow seized control of the Manufactory operations. Our suspect, one Initiate Alva, previously supervised launch controls. Though steadfastly maintaining her innocence, she has also barricaded herself in the operations control room below. A move not likely to allay anyone's suspicions.
Should be good.
I admit I'm to a reasonable degree pleased you are on hand to corroborate current suppositions. May your query yield favorable results.
Where winds meet? I'm gonna try. Let's see. One second here. Oh, cool. Next business day from the date of return request. Area will bring a label. Cool. I'm gonna I decided I am gonna send that foot massager back, and I found a different one that I'm gonna get that's supposed to be good for size 15. I got them big feet, dog. I got some big toes. This one's supposed to be Found a couple, and then they're like, no, we don't actually do big feet people. Yeah. Place this order. I want my other foot massager. Baptist Wednesday. All right. Oh God. Clicked back in. What were the reviews on this? I already ordered it, but 4.5 with 4,400 reviews. Sounds like they know their stuff.
Evidently originated here.
Has your wife's foot ever been in your mouth, brother man? No. No, thankfully that's not a kink I'm into. I have many kinks. That is, fortunately, I can bless the stars every day that I was not born with a foot fetish.
Initiate Alva, stand down. Relinquish control of this facility immediately.
A weird fucking question, though.
Dear Proctor, you can't believe a low-level drudge like me is responsible for any of this.
You'd have us all believe you seized control to demonstrate your innocence. Wait, is this being broadcast?
I have no idea how this audio doodad works. You're the one in charge here, Proctor Svoboda. Are you sure you didn't do something?
I have...
Conditional surrender at...
I'd say for the most part, I have pretty vanilla kinks. You know, fat ass, tiny waist, nice titties. The basics.
Emergency detoxification initiated. System 7, what's her name, took over.
What foot thingy? It's a different one. So it's an. I mean, we can take a look at them real
Do
fast.
you want me to put cheese on it? Because I just was eating. Dude, I put cheese.
I mean, if sure, yes. I'll show you the one I got, and then the one I'm gonna return it for. Where is it at? So this is the one I had. Oh, what the hell? Now it's working. And it like it doesn't. It just don't. It don't fit my fit. It don't fit my feet. They're too big. So instead, we're gonna get this one, which is like an open design. It says fits up to size 15. So that's what I'm hoping for, because I like foot rubs. Foot rubs are nice.
No target.
How do I?
Just shoot in the
Why is it doing this? This fucking game, bro. I feel like every time I come out of this game, it has crouch and sneak, crouch is C. Hold on. So it didn't do no, yeah, it keeps like like erasing my settings. Now neither of them are working. What the shit, bro? Edit key bindings. Crouch. C. There we go. I'm just trying to see if I'm visible before I start snatching everything, you know? Thank you, thank you. I closed the door. They're doing some work. So
Ah, yes, of course. Next on my list of lowest probability events, strangers sent by the abbot, gallivanting about amidst a lockdown. If we'd been able to communicate beyond our walls, might have saved you a trip. As I can successfully report, we have identified the responsible party. Ah, ill-timed levity. How droll. Let's not waste precious time now. The Abbot must be eager for news of the explosion's causation. Namely, initiate Alva. A low-level subordinate, assigned here years ago. But I'm now realizing how little we actually know about her. A spy or turncoat, no doubt. A sleeper agent from one of those secret enemy programs you're always hearing about. Within a beat of us hearing of the attack, Alva seized command of the system and locked herself in the control center. She then forcefully repelled several attempts to extricate her. 2 are dead already. Poor Jacobs lost a hand trying to pry free the outer doors.
Damn.
Why, she could destroy this entire place at any moment from in there. I implore you to stop her before she does so. I fear violence may be our only recourse. I am so pleased a reliable party is actively engaged. I'll be in my office. Let me know once she is no longer a problem.
However, we can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Would you describe the Varaxion's glycerin slavering when it attacked?
Of course, she's hiding something. Investigate those 2 exemplars that just held wrong. They're hardly prone to involuntary self-injury.
Oh, hello. A visitor. And who are you, dear? You're what? Some maverick for hire. Oh, no, I can see it now. Earth Directorate, yes? Like Commander Zane and that rascal Buddy. And who was that you brought with you? A friend. Ah, an Auntie's choice grafted soldier. You poor dear. And someone else. Another Earth Directorate agent, I see. Seems sad.
Is she talking about me?
All this for me. Fear I hardly deserve such attention. This entire business is just a terrible misunderstanding. Since you haven't, I do hope you've reconsidered. Or that you find her single-minded belief I'm to blame here as equally mystifying as I do. I am thoroughly unaware how anyone would think me capable of all this. Yes, that was terrible. I feel awful. Though technically speaking, they did kill each other. There was a scuffle. Their weapons fired. It was a most unfortunate thing. I'm quite pleased to have persuaded you. Now, if only I had some way of convincing the others. Dear me, I wish I did, but... Actually, there may be a way you could gain answers here. The firing record should contain all relevant details regarding the launch. Why, yes, I could unseal access to the records repository for you, and open the path leading there. I'd be right grateful if you'd have a look. I swear I'm completely innocent of this heinous act they're accusing me of. If you need to hear me say it, surely. I promise not to destroy this facility with all of us in it. Was that reassuring enough? Appreciate your help, dear. Please return. May the plan favor us against long odds.
Observation. How close am I to Ob 5? I gotta level up gun science and Ob next.
Investigator?
I remember, can you holster weapons in this? Does anyone know? Yes, hold the reload button. Excellent. Please be advised to weep silently during any chance unfortunate encounters. Launch records expunged. Please review backup physical records. Okay. Number of instructions that are time-stamped and uniquely numbered using the time and launch initiate. We'll look up the launch. Lick the paper. The funny smell leads you to lick the paper, revealing fragments of text from extra entries that have been largely erased somehow. You can't make heads or tails of it, though. Dumb really is the best perk. This paper look funny. Just meh. Oh man.
Patrol's back out here.
Look, I licked paper. It tastes funny.
Our Earth Directorate friend. Hello. I've been conversing with Factor Matadier here while you were away.
Yeah, your time is good.
You've met?
Yes, they witnessed me rather discomposed, I fear. Visions of Auntie's choice reprisal clouded my thoughts at the time.
The Factor is less accusatory in his questioning than certain others, which I respect. Good manners cost nothing, I always say.
Troops now guard the entrance above. Our safety addressed, I have turned my attention to the cause of our situation here, and I have deemed it wise to investigate further. Do not let my position fool you. All within the Order are scienticians, and hence we seek the truth of any hypothesis based on evidence. The Proctor's accusation is no different. A recent security audit brought up several curious messages meant for an unknown party, sent from a terminal somewhere on the premises. We were unable to track down the whereabouts of this mystery terminal, but one message contained certain oblique references to placing blame. Nothing conclusive, yet enough to give me pause.
You examined the launch records, yes? Did you find anything, dear? Well, I certainly hoped they'd exonerate me, but somehow I'm unsurprised they bear signs of falsification. Believe I'm starting to see a pattern. But listen to
Veterans Day is tomorrow, isn't it, Clark?
I know I've watched too many Aetherwave serials.
Okay, it's tomorrow, yeah.
They fuel my fervent imagination. But still, even the most junior scientician knows the best explanation is one requiring the fewest assumptions. Ergo, I set the correct coordinates. Someone overrode them. There should be ample time for regret later, dear. For now, I'll admit the armchair.
I'm taking off tomorrow too, Keith. My point is, he said, the initial comment was, you know, happy day off, but today was not a day off.
Now, what you uncovered appears to imply two further avenues of inquiry. A Zyranium leak occurred moments after the launch. I imagine it may have been used as a diversion, allowing the culprit time to falsify the record. The overriding of the coordinates also deserves a look. Don't you think?
I can speak to the coordinate override, I believe. All commands are routed through the hub in central processing. If one meant to accomplish what you're suggesting, they would likely look to do it there.
I expect the Zyranium leak stemmed from alterations to the control boards and refinement.
I got off tomorrow, not today.
I'd look for any signs of tampering that may point to the culprit. All right. There. I've unsealed both areas. With hope, what you discover will help us determine the responsible party.
I'll stay here and play for more time. If the Proctor sends anyone, I'll say I'm close to convincing you to surrender.
I really trust her personally, but I'm gonna go to work in the video game mines. Sometimes that is what it feels like, but most of the time it's enjoyable. Lockpick 12? Bruh. We ain't getting in there. Yep, I'll keep the day job for the healthcare. Good old America healthcare system. Either you have healthcare or you die. Y'all look like you're not gonna enjoy fire. Yep, I had it all along. Had to save my flunkies, but you can't have the shotgun, it's mine. I was blessed by RNGesus himself.
Thank you kindly. I am decidedly in your debt. Anything you need? Anything I, a lowly archivist, can provide you, a heroic individual who is handy with doors?
Oh.
Of course. I am now able to breathe easy and respond freely. Strange question, but yes, all commands pass through the hub here. Through that wiring underneath that open floor panel in the back of the room, actually. I was in my cot doing advanced equations. After the explosion occurred, I rushed here to check my terminal. The door was creaky to open. I should have known it would lodge in place when it closed, but I was distracted by the disheveled state of the room and rushed inside.
I like this better than the first.
Yes, I find it extremely self-gratifying. Did you want to come by and check my calculations? Hey, why are you smirking like that? Stop laughing! Well, in my professional opinion, looks like someone rerouted some commands from operations. Not sure which ones. Based on the sloppy state it was left in, I'd say they either barely knew what they were doing or we're in a rush, or both. Works in operations, right? Always on about her stories. Wish I had time to watch serials and read all day. Well, that's about everything I know about everything. Let you be on your way. Careful on your way out. Try not to be
Go
liquefied.
wash my hands real
completely
fast
devoured.
now that the sandwich is all done. Oh, wiring. I can. Oh yeah, I love when all those different traits that I've picked up pop up. Streaming the state of play. I don't know. I mean, so on one hand, it's a lot of Japanese games, and I love Japanese games usually, so I'd probably really enjoy it. But I don't think there's any like big name Sony titles, so I don't know what. I don't know what people are really looking to get out of it, I guess would be the best thing. I guess it's more that it feels like it's a very niche Sony thing, and I'm like, well, does it make sense to stream that? No, I don't think so. Let me hold up. Let me look it up. I'm pretty sure none of that's getting shown. State of play 11/11. State of Play Japan. We're bringing you a special episode of State of Play running for more than 40 minutes, focusing on games created in Japan and across Asia, alongside a few other exciting updates. From beloved series to distinctive indie creations, the show, hosted by actor Yuki Kaji, will be packed with great games, interviews, and looks at anticipated titles. So, I mean, I don't know, how broad are we going when we say games from Japan? Because it could be like a fuckload of games, or it could be like they're more focused on like obscure Japanese games that you might not have known about. So I don't know. What time is it? Let me see. Oh, it'll be 4 p.m. for me tomorrow. Yeah, I might stream that. Go 3? I don't know. I mean, maybe. The thing is, so like usually, I don't know about State of Play. Before like the Game Awards, all those games you seeing are paid ad slots. It's not like Geoff is just like, this game looks exciting, I'm gonna put it in my showcase. Like, he is being paid vast amounts of money to showcase a game in the Game Awards, and that goes towards the production of the event. I don't know if State of Play works the same way, because a lot of those are like internal for all internal PlayStation titles or upcoming PlayStation releases.
Something about that Alva doesn't square. And she called me sad. I'm not sad. Just for the
but we're so close to Neo 3 that if they are paying for the if it is a paid event, you know, let's just fucking Google it. Let's see. Do games pay to be featured in state of plays? Well, it's not publicly confirmed if games pay to be featured in state of play. It is widely understood that developers pay for marketing and promotion, so it's likely that featured games do pay for their spot through a marketing deal with PlayStation. So they've never said it outright, but it's likely. And either way, I think Neo 3 is like so close. You know, I don't know if it makes sense to really do it in a state of play. I feel like they're like the people that know about Neo 3 fucking know about Neo 3. Yes. They don't need more promotion. Especially because if they do it like last time, they're probably going to do another alpha or a beta test to let more people go hands-on with the game. Which, I mean, my personal opinion is that putting out a demo and letting people play your game is infinitely better as a marketing tool than literally anything else. Like you could put your shit on the Game Awards. You could put your shit on State of Play. Doesn't fucking matter. I think if you put out a demo and just let word of mouth take care of the rest, I think that's the maker right there. I mean, like, for real though, like if you're interested in a game, you're just gonna be like, oh, I guess I'll get it. That commercial sure made it look good. Or you're gonna like try to find somebody that's actually playing it that's like, yeah, this shit's fucking good. Check it out. No, oh god, I needed Neo games do tend to have multiple demos. I still should do the marketing. Well, I mean, but you know, we're talking about from the perspective of like cost effectiveness. Yeah, marketing's important, but I don't know. In my eyes, with a game like Neo, like, you know, the existing player base is excited for it. They want to talk about it. And everyone that I know that loves Neo like I do is degenerate about it, that doesn't ever shut the fuck up and is constantly telling people how good it is. So I feel like they got their marketing kind of on lock already, you know? Because also, to be honest, Neo is not fucking Call of Duty. Okay, you can't just show a commercial of that shit to a casual player base and have them be like, I guess that looks cool. Because those people will bounce the fuck off so fast. Not Japanese though. What, Neo? Yeah, it is. The game is set in Japan. What do you mean it's not Japanese? Damn, a single jump. It was so good. It's so fucking good. One was good too. It's just not as good as two. Oh god, nope. Oh, I did save. I'm feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good today. I mean, it's at 4 o'clock, so whatever. We'll stream it. We'll stream it. And then, That's the way I was going, and it was a bad way. Yeah, I don't know what my plan is tomorrow yet, but like I'm off work. I don't think the kids are though. You know those child minds, they work them long hours. But if the kids have school, I should just find out. Let me go ask. Well, looks like she just left to pick them up, so they will be here in 5 minutes. They'll inevitably want to attack me, so we'll find out then. The real William Neo was in English, but the game William Neo is in Irish. Listen, the only thing that matters is that my man William is the OG weeb. The very first white man that straight up showed up to Japan and was like, fuck, this culture is cool. I'ma stay here. Gotta put respect on his name.
Oh, hello, dear. Why, we were just talking about you.
Or specifically, potential implications for a multitude of troubling scenarios, based on probable results of your investigation, downstream outcomes, and such and the like.
You know how the order is. Always calculating something. But please, tell us what you discovered.
That you found evidence that the coordinates were rerouted is definitely something. Would be an odd step for Alva here to take, except perhaps to throw blame elsewhere.
I admit I had the knowledge to cause the leak, but not the authorization. Svoboda has clearance, but not the know-how.
Yeah, wife's calling. She thinks they have school, which means I'll probably do a day stream, and then at night we can do the state of play.
I'm sufficiently certain our Proctor is conspiring with an outside party. So I'm coming out now. She's going to tell me who she's working with. Then I'm going to kill her.
Wait a minute. You're going to what? Our investigation, it's unfinished. And you're an initiate. What are you talking about?
Oh, I see you two thought you were proving my innocence. No, you were helping identify my target. I'd advise you, dears, to help or stay out of my way. Proctor Svoboda needs to pay for her actions.
Yes, I concur. That may be the only part of this that seems certain. You are far more capable than some back manufactory button pusher. Who are you, really?
I am a dedicated agent of the Order, but no, dear. My name is not Miriam Alva. I am Marisol Delgado, formerly of the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection.
That group was just a story to scare novice scienticians. Next, you're going to be telling me you're... Wait. It is you, isn't it? The one they called the Endpoint.
If you want one, you gotta earn it. Start rescuing sprats out of trees. Or maybe finish the important conversations you start.
I arrived decades ago to lie low after a difficult assignment. More than that, I have nothing to speak on at present.
The rumors about your department. They said anyone who might delay the equation being solved disappeared. If there are any hints of truth to that, I find it severely at odds with Order tenets for balancing efficiency with humanity.
This is hardly the time for a history lesson or debate, I'm afraid. Perhaps you shouldn't. My earlier endeavors were often disconcerting. But the truth remains. Whatever is happening here, I'm not involved.
That you are who you are, and are standing right, and have been here for years. It's all much to digest. I suspect your methods are not my own, nor the Order's, as I know it. And I fear your intentions for Proctor's Svoboda.
It's sweet that you think you can stop me, but I'll elucidate this for you. At this point, you'll either need to trust me or back that worm Svoboda. That ridiculous little functionary upended my existence. For 20 years, I was Alva. It wasn't a good life I had here, but it was quiet. It was mine. It wasn't hers to take.
This would mean standing against a member of the Order. A mid-ranking one, at that.
Chat, I can't make this decision, so you're gonna make this decision. Do we side with the endpoint lady? So my thought is, at first I was like, something's fucky with this lady. It's not adding up. She is clearly not telling us all. And then the reveal comes and I'm like, oh shit. Okay, well that does add up, kind of. But Svoboda, I don't know. I'm kind of leaning towards Grandma Spy. Maricel is the best companion. She's a companion? Is it like do you get her or the other lady as a companion? Is that how it works? Well, let's yeah, yeah, okay.
I cannot be party to this, but neither shall I stand in your way.
A wise calculation, my friend. Good thing you showed up when you did. You saved me from having to kill everyone here. Svoboda has much to answer for. Let's go see that she does.
What's this? What are you doing here? Come to surrender, I take it?
After decades keeping this identity, your inexpert blundering has rendered it obsolete. I am Marisol Delgado, former head intercessor of the Order. This would be an ideal time to confess everything. Before you die.
You can't possibly be party to all this. Not with her vast misdeeds so readily apparent.
Our investigator has definitively determined my innocence following a thorough investigation.
Definitely determined, maybe a bit of a stretch.
I don't know what you found, but any so-called evidence was likely laid there for someone to discover. By a party with years spent in hiding. This is all nothing more than a flagrant example of artifice and bunco. An elaborate song and dance from an admitted imposter.
Do you not work? VA has to work regardless.
No more deception. No more lies. Time to pay what is due.
Hang on.
No, wait,
Damn.
Thus concludes a thoroughly distasteful business.
Shot her right in the chest.
What a nice and thoughtful thing to say, dear. Best search her office. Someone clearly was pulling her strings.
It would have been nice to perform that search before.
Belgard was a shit show. Speak for yourself, bro. I had fun with that game.
The Proctor left her terminal on. Maybe it was some sign of who she was working for.
I have not watched Shogun.
The terminal unsealed the effluvium repository. That's traditionally off limits. Ideal spot to hide something. We should take a look.
Yeah, we were talking about Belgard the other day. So there's a mod out where you can just unlock all the shit at the start now. So I'm definitely gonna go back and play it again. So I wanted to try out Rogue and Mage, but I didn't feel like having to farm every single fucking chest again. And now that that problem is solved, I'm like, ooh. X shuffles them.
This space used to be brimming with runoff chemical sludge. It's been renovated, I see.
Zyranium ray?
Go ahead. You should have the honors.
Zyranium ray. Large plasma charge magazine poisons organic targets of Zyranium, causing them to take preemptively more damage from this weapon. Progressively more. Auto mechanicals will take no damage and instead become overcharged. Oh, that sounds cool. And I just spent like all my money on Agatha's surprise, so I'm not giving that up. So if it's radiation, you are biomass. My incendiary, is that what I would replace? Because you're for robots, you're for whatever. All right, we'll put it in place of our shotgun for now, but I'm gonna put a favorite mark on. Wait, no, which one? Yeah. The triple barrel incendiary is pretty sexy. I don't, this assault rifle looks like it could be good too. I will try them both out. Where's Shogun go? Maybe between anime seasons, there's a lot I'm trying to keep up with still.
Proctor's efforts appear part of a larger scheme. Ah, of course. I should have assumed you had a greater purpose here. I have some unfinished business I need to get back to. I could use help from an operator like you. Believe my specific skills could benefit your efforts as well.
I'll try.
I propose a strategic partnership. You help me, I help you. What do you say?
Hell yeah, murder grandma.
Good, good. It's a little crowded here though, isn't it?
I wish I could like look at their skills first. Niles, you can head back.
Sure, I could use a few ticks off my feet. Leg has been aching a bit.
I have to look. I think I'm
but hey,
9 or 10.
Me, you know where to find me. And don't let that one stray outside your peripherals, if you take my meaning.
Excellent. Well then, I am quite ready to leave this place.
Let's see. I am 10. Okay. Companion. So yeah, 2 perk points available. What did we give you before? That's right. We were deciding if I wanted her to be a healer or not. But didn't we give her a mutation? How do I see that? Amount of inhaler charge you receive is increased. Drugs in her body regulate her graph performance. I think she... I wish we could. Oh, here we go. Hot Valley of Plasma, heavy damage. But no, that's her special. That's her ability that I can use. What about her thing? Let me see, it might be under completed. Better than nature. I was hoping it would have details on what the graphs were. 3 points, I wonder where I'm putting them. And a new perk. So we got crit chance, weapon slot, hack for vending is great, bit transfer. I do have a lot of crafting stuff. When you craft items, armor gains a temporary bonus to armor value. Additional throwable, not really needed. Burn faster and heal whenever you do plasma damage. 20% explosive and direct hit could be fun. Sneak attack, I don't care. Sneak attack, I don't care. Marksman rifles, pistols, and shotguns. Pistols and SMGs. That's cool. Weak spot kills ricochet. Machine guns, special weapons, and assault rifles slowly reload automatically. Additionally, all weapons have 50% mag size. Damn. That sounds valuable. That's getting added as a favorite. I think that's what I'm getting. You can hack into auto mechanicals, forcing them to restart. Pickpocket could be fun. For lockpicking, also gain an increased range bonus with guns. I'll favorite that too. That sounds really nice potentially. Apply electrocuted faster. If I don't know how many perk points I get, but getting that and the fire damage faster could be nice. Using tactical time dilation, increased evasion chance, ignoring more incoming attacks. Additionally, anytime you evade, restore a small amount of energy. This can occur regardless of whether it's active or not. That, if I start using it more, that would be a good one. When your health hits 25%, the gas energy deflection apparatus gadget automatically activates without spending energy as a cooldown between automatic. Okay, that sounds kind of cool too. So I get an automatic smoke screen. I get 50% range on all my weapons, which could be huge. But 50% mag size on machine guns, special weapons, assault rifles. Like, I mean, I did just pick up a heavy weapon and an assault. I'm going to go deep drums, I think. I'm doing it. Because that's a special. That's a machine gun. You're a machine gun, you're a machine gun, you're a special, you're an assault rifle. Oh, companion. Let me Just look up Inez graphs. Oh no, it is the ability. Skeleton Crabble Graft. Inez's magic bullet grants armor piercing to her shots, making her more viable. Raptidon Graft makes her cloak and throw healing mist. So yeah, we got her the armor destruction anti-ammo. Good understanding. Accuracy is significantly increased. Actively target weak spots. That sounds good. If I want her to be healing. Yeah, have her fuck stuff up. Oh, that's cool. Oh man, that's hard. I think biomass. Marisol's pistol. She does fire. Marisol's body armor. A gadget of her own design, she shoots energy at a specific target, stunning and showering them with magnetic energy. While it lasts, target cannot move. All attacks against them are critical hits. Jesus Christ. Occasionally, poor small capacitors. Walking over them activates them, restoring gadget energy. Attacking them causes them to explode. Could be cool. Analyzes an enemy in combat, marking them. You're active against the target, apply different effects. I can knock them down, stun them, or cause bleeding. That sounds fucking crazy. I think I'm doing that. 10% gadget energy restored. Companion ability now affects an area around the target, applying it to all nearby enemies. Yep. She seems like she could be pretty awesome. Combat Granny. Day, why don't you just turn off autocorrect, bro? I feel like every stream you're getting in a fight with autocorrect like it slapped your mama.
I realize you didn't receive the most welcome of receptions here. Well, regardless, I recognize you've done right by us here today. And I appreciate your efforts.
But if it's that bad, bro, you know, you can turn off autocorrect, right? Like in your phone, there is a setting. You can turn it off. You know, it ain't holding you hostage. It has its own benefits. It's like a wife. Well, you need to treat your wife better then, sir. Probably out here. And then go for it. But how will you spell the word? Oh man, I was reading something about how like especially younger generations, like kids these days, like a lot of stuff that was considered like very fucking basic by millennial generation is now just like it can't be done anymore by like younger generations. Spelling has suffered, basic mathematics have suffered. This thing kind of claps.
Standing by to stupefy.
I don't know if I like the... How do y'all feel about this scope? Next gun. Holy shit. Shotgun or assault rifle I can definitely live without. Initial impression of this thing is it's my new baby. We like melty goo lasers. What else did I put on? Oh no, these two are the same. So it's just the melty goo laser and the assault rifle. I'm probably gonna keep melty goo laser. Gotta be a better way down. Let's get an autosave in. Nope. A while since I played the first game, but I don't see the huge improvement in combat people have been talking about. Feels okay to me. I didn't play the first one enough to really persuade you one way or another, but I do know I got really bored of the first one, and this one I'm not really bored of yet, so that's enough for me. But I'm simple. You give me a double jump in an open world game and I'm instantly happier. I finished this a week ago. It has no endgame content. Just letting you know, it is a huge improvement though. Is it supposed to have endgame content? Isn't the point of an RPG to like have a end where the content's done? I'm confused about the criticism, sir. Point is to replay it? Not for me. I mean, some games might have like some really high replay value. But there are plenty of games that I think the point is for me to play it and be done with it. Like something like Souls or Elden Ring. You know, huge replay value for me there because, you know, you got all the different builds, you got different combos to try out, you know, maybe a different route. Big replay. Something like Ghost of Tsushima. I had a blast playing it, loved every second of it, but when I was done, I was done. No desire to go back and replay, and you know, once I've experienced it, I've experienced it. I don't even know where I'm at. I'm just straight wandering around now. There are 5 endings for this game. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, man. Oh, no. Oh, God. Okay. We made it back here. There's an invisible ceiling. I was doing this area. Where the fuck do I go? I'm straight up lost. If you know which way to go, I will gladly take the back seating right now. It's just something I don't get in games, is that the notion of a game having content after the game is over does not make sense. Yeah, no, I agree. Like, there's game. Well, I mean, and the thing is, if a game's focus is like content after the story, like Monster Hunter, for example, then I think that's a whole third genre. You have games that are meant to be played and possibly replayed. You have games that are meant to be like played, you get the experience and they're largely done. And then you have games that are meant for continuous play. It is, you're going to play the game, you're going to beat it, and then you're going to keep playing it and keep playing it, like Monster Hunter, for example. There's an elevator in the main station. I feel like there has to be an elevator down. And I went to this one, but it didn't take me anywhere. Unless I just missed the path. It always allows backseating when he doesn't like aspects of a game. Well, yeah. That's the whole point of backseating, bro. Listen, the idea behind backseating is that it's unwanted help. When somebody wants help, that's completely different. I mean, apply this to anything, you know? You're cooking dinner and somebody just has to fucking open their mouth and talk about how you're not, you know, I don't think you've done those steaks enough. Yeah, Charles, well, I've been cooking steaks my whole fucking life. Maybe sit back down and have another drink. You know? Or you're driving and you got, oh, no, you're going too fast. Shut the fuck up. I'm the one driving the vehicle. If you want to drive the vehicle, I'll pull this shit over and you drive. You know? But if you're like, hey, which way are we going again? Then you're asking for help. It's the same thing with backseating. It's like when I'm stuck, I'll gladly ask for help. I can't figure this out. Anybody know? But that's the difference, is, you know, that's help that you wanted. And especially with games, because there's the spoiler aspect of it. This did not get me. Well, maybe it did get me where I needed to go. You know, that shit can it just gets annoying. Like if you're really invested in a game and you're like, you know, oh man, I can't wait to find the next quest or the next weapon or whatever the thing is. And then you have that one person that just shows up and they're like, you know, with that previous discussion there, if you had actually taken this option, you would have unlocked a quest for it's basically the best sword in the game. And so you have two things. Either now suddenly you have this, like, you know, FOMO, because you're like, fuck, I didn't know about it, now I have to go back and do it. Or you're the type of person like me, I'm like, well, you know what, that sucks for me, but maybe fuck off, I've made my own decision, I want to live with it, because that's part of playing a fucking role-playing game. You know? So I think that's what it comes down to for me, is it's the... How do I get my light? Light, there we go. It's like the unwanted forcing of information. You know? I feel like it falls in the same realm as like... Damn, this fucker's hard to keep on people.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Kill them, ladies. And I think obviously there's ranges. You know, like I think for most people, consider story spoilers are always off limits, you know? Like the idea of like you're playing a game and someone shows up and they're like, oh, that's actually the final boss, he betrayed your party, by the way. Like almost nobody is that depraved. You know, I think the vast majority of people agree, oh yeah, you do something like that, you should fucking step on a Lego every day for the rest of your life. You're a shitty person. You know? But for me, it's more the gameplay aspect. The gameplay spoilers. Because, you know, I like exploring worlds and figuring stuff out and, you know, figuring out builds and coming up with builds and you know, oh, what's the best way to use these things together to make like a sick build. Like that is what I pursue when I'm playing games. I love that part of it. So backseating. Hang on, let me focus on these fuckers. Damn, this thing uses up ammo like a motherfucker. Yeah, I see that. Maybe you should heal me. Constant need to min-max every little thing in a single player game has always been a little silly to me. I got into that with Expedition 33 after I broke the game. I wish I hadn't. Yeah. Yeah, but I love that process though. Like just figuring out what's the best shit. But like anything, you know, those are decisions I want to make on my own. I don't want to be playing it and someone else just comes in and they're like, actually, you use this, it's best. And then they just disappear. Like, I just hate unsolicited comments. That's really just life in general. It's not just games. I think most unsolicited comments just piss me off.
Armed and ready. Have a fix on their weaknesses. Standing by to stupefy.
I'm running. The well actually dudes are a pain for creators. I think the well actually dudes, they're not as common as they used to be. I think the well actually dudes tend to prefer small groups because it's easier to try and like exert their intellect. On a stream, the actually dudes are just gonna get fucking dunked on and made fun of, so it's, you know, they don't get the same satisfaction they were hoping for. What's going on out here, man? Oh, god damn it. It's like there's a mine. You're staring at it. Okay. Gotta run through those fuckers. Ah! It better. Okay, it's getting me there. I gave up a bridge for staring at me. Don't know. I'm tired of it. I don't know. No more hatchlings. Let's go do that real fast right here. Oh, god damn it. I gotta pay attention to the mines in the ground. I think I'm gonna save dispatch for December. So I read the final stories coming out. And right now the plan is to try and do Where Winds Meet. I don't know, man. I've heard, so I've talked to a couple people that have played the Chinese version of it. And the stuff I've heard, it's a mix. Either everyone that I've talked to is either like they fucking love it. They think it's like an Elden Ring tier game with like just some of the most amazing open world play they've had in ages. You know, you hear that and you're like, oh man, this is gonna be so fucking good. But the other half of people have been like, oh no, it's just cheap Chinese slop. It's you know, low effort. I got bored within a couple hours. And so I'm like, all right, well, this shit's either a 10 or a 1. Like, I need some fucking info here. I'm gonna need to play this shit and find out. So I hope it's good. I wanna believe the 10 people.
Did that blast give me a dunder? Or is some damn stranger walking into my area of operation right after we've been attacked?
You all right, officer? We saw the impact and got over here fast as we could. If there's anything we can
do to part you from your bits while you're desperate? Yeah, I know your type. You go private, but then lurk in the shadows like manta wasps looking to prey on easy marks. You got any reason I oughtn't have you shot? Yeah? And what exactly makes you so sure of that? Well, I suppose I appreciate your honesty. But even if I believe you, so what? The damage is done, and it's not like I'm mounting a counterattack. Seriously? You expecting me to ring up Auntie and tell her, hello, Maven of all marketing? Just letting you know that this scrutinization officer says everything's hunky-dory. You've clearly been out in the Dorado sun for too long. Ah, an offer for transaction. Now you're talking my language. Didn't reckon you as someone sympathetic to our ways. It just so happens we might be able to trade services. Normally, I wouldn't admit this kind of weakness. It's bad practice. But I'm really in the squeeze, and you might be useful. Lately, my luck's been right miserable. I got enemy sneak attacks. I got grunts murdering each other. I got unsanctioned power struggles. And it all risks reflecting badly on me. You cut down the number of issues that are vexing me, and I'll send you a word of peace and harmony up the chain. What's good for me is good for you, see? Quid pro quo. Or, if all that sounds like too much work for you, there are other ways to curry my favor. Make me believe your good intentions. Encourage me to take your side.
He wants a bribe.
That bomb that hit us, it was filled with Zyranium. So not only did it kill us the good old-fashioned way, it also caused serious poisoning. My contract medicalist over there is literally up to her elbows in it, her hourly rate is ridiculous, and our damn autodocs have gone on the fritz from the workload. You get her the compression coil she needs to make the autodocs work, and that should cut her billable hours in half, and then I'll send your a message. There's been a murder at one of our forts. A trooper's accused of poisoning her senior officer for some preposterous reason. Problem is, I'm already short on medical specialists. The last thing I can do is waste one for days just to find out if she did or didn't toxify him. Go find out who done it, and I'll send the message you're asking for. This is gonna make no more sense for me saying it than it's gonna make for you hearing it, but apparently, the senior officer at one of my forts is a Mantisaur. A real, actual, pincer-faced, carapace-having Mantisaur. Not a half-human one, or a psychic one, or a talking one, just a regular old, head-munching Mantisaur. Anyways, there's some dispute over who his second should be.
We're definitely doing that one.
So go sort it out for me, and I will gladly send your message. Now, you know that's an irrevocable deal, right? So don't let...
I want to go find out about the Mantisaur, dude. Which one's that? Yeah, help the Mantisaur in charge. Yes, let's go. Mantisaur, man. The other ones, oh, help these people that are dying. Yeah, I could. Oh, go solve this murder. I kind of just did that. Go help a buck deal with his two subordinates. What?
Feels that way again.
Oh man.
The trajectory of our association has reached the apex of friendship.
What are we looking at? Ammunition. God, what does that use? What do you fire? Large plasma charge. Fuck, you're basically empty already. Wait, these are baby Mantisaurs. They're kind of cute when they're like that. It's like a mantis. If it was bigger, you could ride it like a battle mount.
Mantisaurs is enough of a headache without
Bro. So the guy in charge is a Mantisaur. The whole camp is busy raising Mantisaurs.
You seem to have some misconceptions.
How much you want to bet this captain is actually just having them raise himself an army? Because he's actually just a fucking bug that somehow ended up in control.
At their doorstep. Ain't no way you can say this is all going according to plan.
How every action is calculated to weighed against all possible outcomes. They're in process. Don't judge us by our variables, but by our constants.
Jumping, jumping.
That better not be what I think it is.
Honestly, Bradford, I've no notion of how to cool your conniption. Corporate says I'm in charge, so I'm in charge.
You're in charge? Wait, you're in charge? Don't you mean the executive is in charge?
Of course, that's what I meant. Whether I say me, he, or we, it's all the same.
It's all the same pile of gum.
That tone is not how you get approval for your little tests, designer. Next time, you might want to try and tame your woolly curds with a little mock apple.
Yes? Who are you? And why are you attempting to steal my utterly invaluable attention? Ah, wonderful! I was hoping someone would bring some sense into this madness. You should go talk to Trooper Wentworth. I'll let him speak for himself before I start speaking for him. Sure.
Yes, I hope you're not here to apply for employment. I'm already overwhelmed by the sheer volume of peons I'm forced to oversee. And if you're here as a spy, know that the temporary ceasefire is on tenuous footing. So if you stay, it's likely just a matter of time before I'll be stringing you up. Enemy Scrutinization Officer Durbin. What does he want with me? Ah, well, in that case, your business is with both my commander and me. But I'm being rude. Allow me to introduce Strategic Ingestment Executive Wojciech, Senior Most Representative at Fort Endurance. Now you're starting to sound like some of the wagabouts I've got under my command. Why would I be anything but serious? Executive Wojciech has been part of this unit since he was just a pupa. As he grew, he's shown exceptional bravery, stoic stalwartness, and strong leadership. It's earned him promotion after promotion, until our last battle against the Order deprived us of our former chief executive and left him as the senior-most trooper. Okay. The executive welcomes you, but would like to know why Scrutinization Officer Durbin sent you here. There's no dispute. Executive Wojciech is in complete charge of the fort. His orders, which I interpret as his junior officer, are executed without question. You may mock, but I am sincere. I can speak as easy to him as I can you on account of my graft. He emits pheromones that my antenna can detect. He wouldn't be much of a commander if he couldn't communicate with the troops.
Hey, Commander. It's my professional opinion that we should back away slowly. This guy's graft is either messing with his gray matter, or he's messing with us.
No way. It's amazing.
What? It can't... It's not a mentalist. No, we're using pheromones to... It's like we can smell what each other is saying. No, please, don't.
Why not? It can't stink any worse than the dung you're spewing.
Designer Bradford, you've been warned about disrespecting the chain of command.
And you've been reminded, repeatedly, that I'm not under your chain of command. I'm technically under the Mantisaur, but that's got nothing to do with you. I just wanted to make it clear to our newcomer that you are full of shit. You've always been full of shit, and you will always be full of shit. So you're best ignored entirely.
That is quite enough, designer.
Is that right? Are you full of shit?
Of course not. I'm just a lowly trooper acting as interpreter. Otherwise, surely these folks would have figured it out by now.
We have all figured it out. Unfortunately, I'm the only one willing to say it to your face.
Yes, well, please excuse our curmudgeonly biologist. She's been a pill ever since the promotion that made Wojciech outrank her. Still, that ugly moment behind us, it's a comfort to my mind that you're here. Executive Wojciech has an assignment we're desperate to have done, but it can only go to someone outside our chain of command.
Ugh, not this crabble scat again. There is zero chance you're right. Zero. And this brilliant assignment of yours didn't go so well for the last group. Yes, I have been trying to get Durban to relieve this duo of command for months. But the lives they've lost with this insanity finally got his attention.
Bradford, how dare you undermine me? I mean, us, like that. Wojciech can sense that there are some kind of mutated Mantisaurs over yonder, and he wants us to secure one of their pupas to raise as his own.
Oh, stop it. The creature doesn't want a pupa. He doesn't want to breed a superior race of Mantisaurs. He wants to eat meat, excrete the excess, and be left alone. That's it. Even if he could ask for a pupa from a rival nest, he'd probably just eat the law-be-damned thing to cut down on competition. He's a bug, nothing more. But the only way to prove it to our command is to have you run this fool's errand. Once it's shown to have been a colossal waste of resources, they'll put me in charge.
That is enough. One more word in question of our executive officer, and I'll have you pitched over the edge with the rest of the enemies we've conquered here.
Yes, sir.
We need you to infiltrate the mutated Mantisaur nest, secure a mutated pupa, and bring it to me here. Do that, and I, and Executive Wojciech, shall make sure you are well rewarded for your efforts. Look in the nest to the east. That'll have your best odds. It's where Wojciech feels the pull from the strongest.
Feels a pull, Wentworth? Seriously? What am I saying? That makes the exact amount of scientific sense I'd expect from you.
Tim is a real
Excuse me?
person.
May we speak a second? Apologies for my outburst, but I had need to warn you that an earful from Wentworth is akin to sucking on an inhaler full of ammonia.
Hey, what are you two talking about?
Nothing of your concern, Wentworth! Just ignore him. He was clever enough to pretend that Graft lets him talk with the beast. So overnight, he upstarted from simple trooper to de facto commander of this installation.
You know it's impolite to whisper, right?
But I've studied him extensively, and it is most assuredly nothing but a play for power. I'm not surprised. You seem sharp. So, if you know he's lying, then you understand that catering to his will isn't gonna do anyone any good. Conversely, the scientific value of studying the mutated pupa he wants is exponentially greater than any possible use he could have for it. Bring it to me, and not only will I match any reward he offers, but you'll have the satisfaction of knowing that it will serve a much greater purpose. I understand. But remember, the scientific value is immense.
Personally, I'd much prefer leaving the pupa where it is and not giving into delusion. But on we press anyhow.
Pupa. Chat, who are you leaning towards? I'm kind of thinking pupa lady.
Please. I didn't do what they say I done.
I think the guy seems like a dickhead. Run in again. Put in the pole. I don't know. I'm leaning pretty strongly away from him. The fact that Imaz was like, yeah, that graph don't fucking do that. I'm like, okay, I'll trust my companion.
Of course, it comes with the trade. And with being a coldly calculating filling machine. I'm assuming you're asking because you too have feelings of isolation.
I'm lonely because I had no other option. You chose this.
True, but with good reason. To be alone is to be efficient and free of any conflicts of interest. Why would I willingly choose to tie one hand behind my back?
Mitigating the threat. Purification in progress.
The ground claw's angry. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
I mean, I do like Goopy Pistol. I don't know what perk that is. It's giving my shoddy an extra 2 in the chamber, but I like it. It's nice. Damn, little bro burned to death.
Looking a little woozy there, Commander.
Shotgun does whoop ass.
Purificator is charged. Adversary vulnerabilities. Back in business. I have a hit on their weaknesses. Breaking the fight out. Locking them down.
Oh, come on. Yeah, I don't know. I'm leaning away from the pistol, though I'll probably keep it on for now anyway. Oh shit. Oh shit. Fuck. Oh, I thought that was gonna last longer. Oh shit! I don't want to fucking die. God damn, they're quick. No! Damn! What a fucking fight. I could not finish them off. There's too many. I need to craft shoddy ammo. Fuck, I don't think any of them have the ability to craft shoddy ammo. Can either of y'all craft shotty ammo?
So, Abbot Newell sent you to my manufactory to lower tensions with Auntie's choice, I take it. Have you tried talking with them directly? Well, sometimes that level of directness is required. I'm not advocating that in this situation.
My feeling of the shooting
has been made out to be in the
I mean,
wrong here.
and is there another shooting, or are you talking about the game?
Reignite before we find out who's responsible.
I hate that that even needs to be a question I need to ask.
Do you now? Let's hear it. Sometimes, with purpose. Don't you as well? Do you draw some moral distinction between avenging harm and nipping it in the bud beforehand? Between covert and overt means? When all is said and done, are those in your ledger any less dead than mine? That so? Hadn't thought you'd felt that way. Didn't take you for a pacifist. Just a mite less homicidal.
I think the shooting feels good here. If you played Avowed, it kind of feels like the pistols from Avowed.
Some were proprietary. Often they involved forms of subtle persuasion, others more overt influence. Now and again, more direct means were required. May the plan fail.
Okay, so really, I'm not gonna have the ammunition I need to get through this. I forgot that bro was my item crafter. I'm just gonna have to like run. Is there? Fuck. No, where'd you sneak up?
I wanted to play go with Hello.
Well, it's on my computer and I need it for now. But how about later I can set up mommy's computer so you can play it on there. Hama? Yeah. Yes, she does. What's right there? Yeah. No, that's my laptop. That thing. That's a computer. Look, it's just like my computer. It's smaller. Yeah, it's a computer, buddy. No, we cannot use that. That's for work. Right, let's go hang out. I know. You're gonna have to wait. I will play. Look, right now it is one of about. Stop hanging. I'm so spoiled. Jesus. Dude is just No, I want to play. I'm like, bro, stop.
Just a moment. We should have an opportunity for placement in approximately 7.85 days, presuming no unforeseen alterations. Oh, in that case.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return? Good to see the Order looking after others. Sometimes that particular tenet gets lost among all the delightful.
Bit transfer. Where would ammunition be? So just craft it. Oh, cool. That's the one thing is having bro in the mix. I can craft shit in the field. I can't without him, which that could be definitely be annoying. What's gonna be the fastest way? That was seeming like a dead end, but let me see what's over here. Even if I get down there, there's no way out of that. I'd have to go down like over there. Kill Jan Dancy. Platinum run? No. No, there was a lot of like dumb shit you had to collect to get platinum for that. So I decided against it. We can go do this real fast. Quick bounty kill. I made more. Oh, god damn it. Fucking minefield.
Standing by to stupefy.
Oh god, it's you.
Mitigating the threat.
Damn, bro. Some of the fights. What am I on? What difficulty are we on? We're on normal. Jesus Christ. I'm on normal and I feel like my ass is barely surviving some of these encounters. Goop. Yeah, I think the goop is gonna be my like last resort. But it is good when you use it. What do y'all see? Oh, explosives 5. Okay. I'm gonna stay on the rocks like I'm playing Tremors or something.
Vulnerabilities identified. Stun weapon ready, Commander. Get your scope for combatant analysis. Raring to go. Use medical support.
Oh.
Vitals critical. Don't become a statistic. Combatant scan.
Y'all, let's focus on fighting the people that are here.
Target analyzed.
I mean, the way that she can like lock an enemy down, that is super fucking useful for sure.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
It's another big one. Are we done?
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
God damn. Mantisaurs do not fuck around, bro.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
What goodies do we got in here? I don't know how this thing is in combat with me when it's all the fucking way over here. Oh, bro, come on. Are you telling me we got a bugged enemy in the rock? Oh, we just gotta run ahead to where it like force despawns, I guess. Sucks.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis. I have a fix on their weaknesses.
They're all pissed at us. Well, we're going into the nest, but I'm guessing we can't get in this way? I figured for sure this was the route in, but I'm not seeing anything. Figured we'd like, the robot would have burrowed a hole in, but just run around it, I guess, till we find an entrance point. And you can play this game in third. Is it P?
Fortificator at ready status. You're looking pretty scathed, Command. Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Shit, I'm out.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Back to scale. Go for torpification. Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Looks like this might actually, yeah, it should get me in.
I have a fix on their weaknesses. Try to
Okay, this assault rifle is actually like fucking stuff up. Like it really fucking stuff up. Okay. 5. I can get basically anything I want to 5. Any 3. I feel like I keep going for the route stuff, so I think lockpick, hack. We just missed an observation 5, but engineering comes up a lot. Let's do engineering. We're getting a shit ton of XP here. I'm almost out of rounds on this though. Just back over here. Ugh. We're just gonna. Oh fuck! I don't have the food to heal. Damn! I need to do like a big town trip and put a lot of stuff. Where are my grenades? What do we got? Biomass grenade might be good here.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Shit. God damn. They do not cease. They just. This is way more than I signed up for when I thought I was just looking into the dispute with the Mantisaur man. The kids deserve to at least be lower class. Oh, man. Oh, shit. Jeez. Fuck, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I'm dumb and I'm cooked now. Because neither of you can heal. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. We're just gonna keep auto-docking ourselves up, I guess. Can I field craft? Is that a thing? I don't think I can field craft. It's about to be a mean fucking fight, isn't it? And that plasma grenade fucking them up.
Target analyzed.
Yo, the 50% more range could honestly be insane. Yeah, I'm feeling a little woozy there. I wish y'all would give me some heals. Yeah, the slow motion is a gadget you can use, so it's like VATS on demand in a sense. Wait, which way did I come from? Wasn't I going... It's gotta be here. This is the end of it. I got my pupa. Yeah, I don't know, man. On one hand, I really like the lockdown that she is offering. But at the same time, I'm not surviving nearly enough. I think, especially with me not having like anything invested in medicine, I think I have to take one, or if not both, my companions need to have some type of healing for me. I'm even out of food, so I can't even heal that way. Pretty sure I can respec them for a price. Let me see. Maybe not. Respec companions. Underwilds 2. Respect your character and companion, but only once right after the prologue. Oh no, no, that wouldn't be fucking. That's why I hate AI overviews. Respect companion. Working on a companion respec. Wait, this says you can respec companions in outer world using the respecification machine in the cargo hold of your ship. Not the first game. Why is it so hard to find any information on this? This stuff says you cannot respect companions because the game does not allow it. Okay, fucking AI overviews are 6 years ago. I can't find anything. What would you have done? You know, you wouldn't help me there. You know, could have done this. I don't think that really would have helped. No, I don't have any food in my inventory. See? When I hit Z, I'm doing a heal because I'm out of food. I somehow ate it all. Like, just literally hanging on by a fucking thread right now. Actually, could I just fast travel out of this bitch? Because that would be great. Instead of having to fight my way past an actual army of pupa. You cannot fast travel right now. Cool. What was that? Well, this is usually my robot gun, but I ain't got much of a choice. I even bought ammo before coming here. Nice. Alright, we can travel now. Let's do the pupa. Turn that in. I don't know who you're listening to, Lalo, but as a general rule of thumb, anybody that spends their time bitching about stuff ain't worth listening to. Because that person's just unhappy with life.
Hey, stranger! You're one of those...
Whether it be because of that girl that turned them down, or they got passed for the promotion, or just little PP, those people are always just sad.
It took to get here. Welcome. We know, and to show my gratitude, I'm a...
Show me what you got. I gotta sell some junk. Alright, what do I got? What are we sitting on right now? You can sell that. You can sell that. Kinetic plasma pistol.
Welcome back. What can I get you? Welcome back. What can I get you?
It's mostly just the shit I sold you. You can't even, you don't even have any ammunition. Macro biological designer Bradford's journal. So she was upset about it. But that's not really evidence that she is, like, evil or anything. I have no interest in Metroid Prime 4. I haven't played any of the Metroid Primes. The only Metroid game I've played through was Dread. And I like Dread. So it's 1,000 for 250. That is... I'm crafting it. Maybe I'm not crafting it. No, I don't want alphabetical. I want fucking recipes. Shells. So 250. I'm gonna run out of black powder before I can. Okay. You shoot long rounds. You shoot heavy rounds. Long rounds, heavy rounds, large plasma charge. Heavy rounds, 250 for 1200. What about long rounds? 500 for 850? Fuck, dude. Agatha is seeming shittier by the minute. 250 for way more. Large plasma, 2000. Exactly the exact amount of money I need. Oh no, it's 1200 for that. No, I gotta keep some money. Alright, chat, what are we thinking? Are we leaning towards Science Lady, or do we want to look for more info? So we found her journal. I really want to find his journal. The one that's like, these dumbasses think that I can talk to it, you know. Fuck, okay, calm down. God damn. Okay, so this is right before I fast traveled, I think. Let me check inventory. There's ammunition. 250, yep. Yeah. Just to confirm. Yeah. No, got a fresh save. Well, that's the murder scene. That's why I can't go that way.
Records show you have an out.
Commander, if you'd like to have me handle this, I'm more than able. We've got the executive blessing to do company business as we see fit. You don't want to contradict Auntie herself, do you?
No, ma'am. Never. Please, excuse me.
That's probably the last time that little story gets us out of trouble. I'd rather...
Still, that certainly helped out there. A lot of mods. I have to get rid of him before I start stealing everything in sight. The journal was over here. And we were going this way. We can go up. Doesn't really lead us to anything. See what we can find hacking.
Well, hello there, consumer. If you haven't yet, you should be sure to avail yourself of our retail opportunities downstairs. You're here for the
I was hoping to be like, I know your dirty secret, and get money out of him. Well, I don't think I'm going to get any more info here, so...
Hello again. Have you brought me the pupa? Auntie's Choice has bred Mantisaurs as weapons for decades. They've gone through a number of refinements, but they're functionally the same Mantisaurs we began with. What's more, we have never witnessed them mutate in any meaningful way. Not in our labs, not in the wild. But here, on Dorado, they've done something remarkable. Inundated with Zyranium from the river, the Mantisaurs here have evolved adaptations that have never been documented before. I intend to be the first to do so. I understand, though I really hope you'll reconsider. If it helps, don't think about me. Instead, think of all the worlds that can be ushered into Auntie's Choice if we have a more monstrous Mantisaur invasion at our disposal. I'll be here if you change your mind.
You've returned. I mean, we knew you'd return. We've been waiting. Did you bring the pupa for me? That is a dangerous proposition, stranger. You risk the rage of Executive Wojciech if you don't follow his instructions.
Oh, thank law. You've made the right choice. And the research I'm going to do with this little beauty will allow me to retire. Rich, respectable, and powerful.
Let's hope this doesn't come back to bite us. Or grow up to bite us, rather.
Mantisaurs, eyes up, troops! A mess of the bastards are coming from the east.
Did they follow those folks back from that nest?
Lay down fire.
many missions I've never spoken about to anyone. This one will be for different reasons.
Loot. That's it. Problem's just solved. Okay. Where was the dude that needed help? I have not played Disco Elysium. I've heard it's like super dialogue heavy though.
Please tell me there's a damn good reason you're back. Well, I suppose it can't reflect badly on me to simply report the facts. And you have already made me look better in the eyes of the executives. All right, I'll send it.
So the next mission is here. Nope, nope, nope. Running along. Ah, fucking mines. How do I pay better attention to that? Chat, do we want to keep going with Outer Wilds tomorrow, or should we do a Jurassic World Evolution stream? What do y'all think? Damn. Suppose I could put a poll up. I saw them all running at me, and for some reason I was like, okay, they just must be running from something. Outer Worlds, though, yes. I always get those mixed up. Outer Wilds is fantastic. I wish there was something like Outer Wilds. Yeah, I mean, I think this is going to get continued as like our main game for probably the next few weeks. So, I don't know. I'll probably take a break, do Jurassic World just to take a look at it, if nothing else. I also picked up this indie game called The Caretaker, but I think I'm gonna, because from what I understand, it's only like an hour long. So I'll probably record that and have that go up on Thursday while I'm out of town. And then after Where Winds Meet, either wraps or flops, whatever happens, I'm thinking I'll do Dispatch as a series. Try for a peek tonight. I don't think the boys are off work tomorrow. I haven't played Blueprints. I've heard a lot about it being like a puzzle game and all that, but the hard thing is, like, anything that I consider playing, I also need to consider from the perspective of content. Like, you know, oh, that sucks. Like, would episodes of this be appealing to watch? Because I'm sure I'd have fun with Blueprints, but if nobody's going to watch it, obviously I'm not going to record episodes of it. Disco Elysium could be enjoyable, but not for streaming. So that whole thing is like a Zyranium river. Well, there's plenty of games that work for stream content. I really just need one. Did I double jump this? Nope. Could be the ultimate backseat stream. Ooh. Ooh, it doesn't sound too good. Well, let's see if there's a break in the river. Maybe we gotta go down here and cross over. Outer Wilds was like a space puzzle exploration game where there was like a time loop going on.
You've never affected me without subterfuge! And I'll show you unfriendly nearby. Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Vitals looking a Mike Marshall, Commander.
I don't even know what faction these guys are a part of. They just started shooting at me.
Pick me up. I'd do it for you. Looks like a fight. Back in business.
But it sounds like if I want to play Blueprints, that would be a December game on my own. Nobody backseating it. Well, I mean, right now there's nothing coming out in December, so we could just do Where Winds Meet, make that for the remainder of November, and then for December do a combination of Blueprints and Last Caretaker. Oh no, not Last Caretaker, Blueprints and Dispatch. That might be the play. So I was looking at the list earlier today. I'm like, man, there's nothing coming out in December that I'm interested in covering. Yeah, I didn't really enjoy Shadow of the Colossus. The pacing on it was not for me. Boom, 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 boom. I really need that perk with the 50% range. That shit would be so Gucci. Zyranium extractor, exterior door key, or lockpick 12. Oh. I don't play Metroid Prime. It's never been my thing. Not really interested in it.
I'll skin your faces off one by one if you don't let me out of here.
Wow,
There's some
a hard bargain. I think I prefer my odds with a locked door between us.
Huh?
So if I had done this...
Well, that's a workplace safety violation. Armed and ready.
Anything that was alive down there is not alive anymore.
Hey, you! Let me out of here!
I need to talk to you first.
Architect's balls! That was some fine killing! Would have preferred you'd left one or two of those traitorous miscreants for me to sharpen my blade on, but no matter. Serves me right trying to help those sorely lacking in the gray matter. But they rightly paid for their transgression. Betraying someone sent by the exalted leader of the glorious dawn herself warrants a painful death. Name's Aza. You are? No need for such false modesty. If you hadn't come along, I may have been done for. We are simply a group of enlightened individuals seeking to spread the truth of the rifts, despite our persecution by those who seek to keep the masses aimless and distraught. The rifts only seem destructive because we are looking at them from the point of view of imperfect, mortal bodies. To be deconstructed by a rift is to be reborn in perfection. The rifts are a device of the architect to hasten humankind's perfection. They reduce whatever comes into contact with them to mathematically perfect information. We are nothing but that information, but we cannot see that because we exist in a chaotic and disordered reality. The universe is decaying, and our efforts to manage it are futile. The rifts are a perfectly ordered phase of existence. No chaos, no striving, no suffering. Peace and unity with the architect themselves.
Ridiculous. The rift's existence is an anomaly, nothing more. Their existence begs for correction.
I see no need to respond to such heresy. You are obviously ill-informed. I have similar business at the N-Ray range. These fools were only part of the contingent that betrayed me. I aim to see them pay the same price, though maybe with more disemboweling. I could use your help there, and I'm sure my particular talents could be of service to you.
Is this another companion?
If you deign to take me on, of course. Nothing that will live to regret, but it seems like you've already a full contingent with you.
Murder lady.
Of course. Not sure it's wise to allow this maniac to join with us, though. Her sense of style notwithstanding. Rest assured, she crosses you, I'll kill her.
I think...
I like you.
Yeah.
I can tell we've lots to talk about.
I doubt that very much, dear.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go kill us some traitors.
I think I want to put them in a party together, to be honest. I feel like the dialogue from having the two of them together is probably amazing. Let's take a look at her companion setup. She has a knife, which means she's always getting in melee range, I assume. Every third melee attack will automatically inflict stagger and deal bonus damage. I like that. Discretion over aggression and attempts to flank weak targets in combat. Could she... Let's see her stuff. Faster than other companions and has 2 charges. Oh, it's good for stealing. Fire an explosive charge in a cone towards the location. Enemies take heavy physical and get staggered. So she just staggers the shit out of people. Every third attack is... Yeah, I think every third attack over having her flank stuff. I don't have anything to really help their damage, so let's just do bigger explosion. I'll have to come back for that at a later time. So that is not going to get me onto the tail of the trader. But I can just cross the bridge right here, I think. Yeah. Tips allowed? What do you mean? Are you asking if it's okay to give me money? Because, like, yeah, obviously, you can give me money anytime you want. I'm not gonna turn down free money. But no, there's not a subathon or anything going. That is all wrapped up. We are back to our normal schedule. Oh, he means gameplay tips. Yeah, that's probably right. Wait a minute, did I just get that key? Hold up. Extractor exterior door key. I think that's the key I needed for the thing I was trying to do. This is where I was, right? How did I miss you two? So all I actually did was just walk around from the back. It wasn't even like a secret or anything, but still got a lot of XP for it, so I'm happy. Observation. Science. Guns. Perks. Is there anything that's like new? 1 perk point, 1 point, 1 point, 1 point. Now fire rouse, sliding, mantling, sprinting with assault rifle, shotguns, SMGs. The spread is reduced. Ooh, that's really good too. It's the high number ones are usually good. You gain a bonus to damage for a moderate duration after swapping weapons. I'll probably want that at some point. Oh, you passively jam automechs, reducing the speed at which they detect you, making it easier to sneak by them. Small chance to critically hit automechs. Wasn't there a thing about hacking them? This. So the idea I think is you get automech jammer and then manual reset. That's good though. That's cool. I wish there was a way to show like acquired, like when you acquired them. Anyway, I think I'm going for the ranged. Yeah, movement penalty to add. That's super good. 50% range is just Delightful. Right, now we are back on track. We're on time, by the way. Okay. I don't know if I can finish this mission in the next 10 minutes, but I'm gonna try and push through it. Really just depends if Kiddo shows up again and is like, need to play Lego. Finally got him started on Lego Star Wars, and dude is hooked. Like the coolest thing he's ever seen. He's like, I need to play right now. Okay. Calm down, child. We'll play. But it does make me think I should set up the extra PC I have so that he can play stuff whenever. Do like a Steam family share or something. And, oh, this is not. Well, maybe. Hang on. Doesn't look promising, but. Not gonna get me there. Just gotta follow this road out. That should get us there.
Initiate Carrington, audio log entry 10. My orders were to watch for the enemy. Specifically, to never break line of sight to my assigned field of view. But I can hear them advancing along the shore to the south. It's fine. Others have been assigned that field of vision. This is the most efficient method of defense. Architect, they're getting closer. Perhaps I'm taking my orders too literally. I'll just peek. No. Trust in the equation. Trust in those greater than I in the order. I will keep looking forward for enemies from that vector. I am not afraid. I am not afraid. I have faith that the architect...
He's dead.
Too terrified to even look at us. I almost feel bad killing him. Almost.
That must be the N-ray range. Let's hope it doesn't blow up in our faces, huh?
Look at her. She's like a little spider monkey. That'll get me in. But first we need to loot everything we can.
Well, these cultists ain't dumb. First thing you do after seizing an objective is bar the front door. But there's always another way inside.
N-ray range.
Now this is just sloppy. If I wasn't already here to kill all these traitorous fools, I'd be forced to use one or two as an example to the rest.
We can hear those wriggling little grub fingers of yours. Bring them close so we can chop them off.
Stop your silliness, fool! The only ones losing body parts around here today are you and your traitorous friends.
There's a hatch there, but let me... Three switches to override the door. Oh, but what? After taking all proper precautions to certify individual safety, operate 3 switches to open the corresponding facility door. Note that activating any more than 3 switches will overload the system. Proctor make an automatic reset. But I don't know. Oh, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So, alright, let's do door 1, I guess. No, never mind. Door 1, 2, 3 are all active. Where are doors 1, 2, 3? I don't know, these doors aren't labeled, are they? Let me just go in here. He's not even paying attention to me. What the fuck is going on here? There's definitely shit just moving.
That looks like some sort of scanning device. Likely related to their N-ray research. We should grab it. Could be useful.
Yeah, like useful stuff. This N-ray scanner. Oh. %20 critical chance when that's on? Jesus Christ. Shit. So basically these guys are stealthed unless I use the gadget. That's cool. Oh shit, you can only loot them when you have it on as well. That's really interesting.
0.36 cubed divided by the standard rate of fluid flow, and then you multiply by...
Yeah, can't loot what you can't see.
30 or... Look at the state of this poor fool. They just left her bleeding out? Exsanguination is an art. Where's the precision, the pride in their work? This is just embarrassing. There's a cultist behind you. Wait, surely she isn't with you. Fine. Just please keep her away from me. Architect's mercy, thank you. It is so much easier to be polite when I needn't fear all of my bones sliding out of my body. Oh, dear Archivist Clemens has been so strange lately. So distant, so agitated. And not his normal agitation, mind you. This is something different. Much worse. He's deeper in the facility, working on something he deemed to be of the utmost importance. Either he is still below, continuing said work, or he is quite dead. And with all those cultists gallivanting about, I don't fancy his odds.
Please, with the way my so-called brethren are comporting themselves, he's more likely to die of boredom. If I was in charge here, all of you'd be dead. He soon will be.
Yes. I'm sure you'll kill them quite well. The crazed cultist, people I've seen few firsthand, but that isn't because they've gone. Rather, I believe they have become you can attempt such, but if my current state is any indication, the cultists are
their actions are inexcusable. Science allows us to unveil the wonder of the...
It's a shame the facility is in shambles. We've an N-ray scanner device that may render the cultists far easier for one to locate. I appreciate your help. Dying makes... You can use it to see the wires connecting this door to the nearest... Oh, I appreciate
Oh, okay. So it's you. Okay.
That should do it. Let's get on with the killing.
Killing.
Opens the way forward. Very good work.
that's a glorious dawn communication device. Our cells use them to send and receive encrypted messages.
Victor, I fully understand the importance of your work.
Story.
This is exactly why I push you so. Your moral justifications for delaying your delivery are misguided. Dead is dead. What matter is it if their ends come in 1 minute or 3? If you seek to be humane in your duties, fine. So long as I get the explosives in time. But if we fail to act, the order will be lost forever. Collateral damage was always inevitable, Victor, and the longer you take in your laboratory, the greater your risk of being caught becomes. But I should remind you that such a failure will result in vastly more suffering for all parties involved.
We've got company, Commander, and friendly kind.
I after my parts are prize.
Come back to the mine, please. I can't pick it back up. We're just gonna fuck these guys up. That's so fucking cool. The fact that I can just blind hit them, light them on fire, and then see the fire even though they're stealth.
Look at the sad little spring.
Friend of friends are a greater ally than any number of fellow scienticians.
Daily tasks. So we need him to finalize the scythe.
Oh, thank you very, very much for dealing with those cult... it seems you missed one.
What? Where? I thought we dispatched with all of those traitorous charlatans.
I can see it would be best for me to tactically overlook your comrade. Very well. I see you possess our N-ray scanner. Ooh, ingenious device. If I'd had it, I may have evaded being trapped here. Oh, I shouldn't have had to worry. Damn that Victor and damn his hubris. Fitting that his experiment would cause so much strife, that he would be untouched by the ensuing pandemonium. Pardon my excitement. It's been an eventful day. I don't know the specifics, only that Victor was performing a procedure utilizing processed N-rays. When those cultists flooded the range, they damaged the N-ray canisters. In the ensuing chaos, Victor's experiment was destroyed. I know some cultists were killed, but many more still live, moving unseen through the range. Survived is something of an overstatement. Most of the cultists died immediately upon exposure, and according to past experiments, those that haven't are experiencing accelerated organ liquefaction. I would be more sympathetic to their collective plight, had they not promised to insert every item in this room down my throat in reverse alphabetical order. Because he refused to follow procedure. He didn't take an assistant or allow anyone to see his data, and now it's all consigned to oblivion. What a waste. Oh, believe me, this is more excitement than I ever wanted.
Didn't really... we got out, but... still gotta locate Victor. I really want to do that before I wrap up for the day. I think that's Victor in there. No, hang on. That's... well, I have to get to this elevator. Yeah, I guess we have to use this elevator. Wait, talk to Abbott Newell. No. That's gonna take me out. Is this where I came in? Oh, no, where did I come in? I came in up here, yeah. Fuck, I guess I have to go that way. No, because now it's telling me I can go that way to talk. I need to get into there. How do I get into there? Let's just try it and see what happens. Transition to golden range isn't what I wanted, though. Yeah, investigate the N-ray range isn't done. Though this opens up, this unbars the original entrance. Okay. Charge triple barrel. Charge triple barrel. 3-shot burst that inflicts Zyranium on hit. Damn. You're 19 by 8. Oh, you're only 5 by 8 though, so you would need some big upgrades. And then the scythe, that thing's probably crazy strong, but I am not melee. Oh yeah, there's more people here. I'm seeing some like faint red on the radar. Yeah, this way. Let's overlook this before. A Resident Evil ass room. Ooh. Why are y'all walking through the lasers? I just gotta wait. Oh, it was on the other side. Okay, so all I did was disable the power so that I can go up and go this way. Victor! I'm out of grenades. That is a problem.
Cultists and interlopers breaching my defenses at once? I should have anticipated this. There is but one option left to me. To save Arcadia, to ensure the future, we must both die. Because the order cannot be hindered by war or by compromise. Any obstacles must be removed, as much as I regret the need to do so. If DeVries does not receive my explosive, she will resort to a violent assault. Many will die, pointlessly, and in agony. I can at least deliver them an instant, painless death. I thought this explosive vest would be an unnecessary precaution. All I can hope is that by blasting us both from the field of play, the order shall find its way to truth. Want has nothing to do with it. I have very specific instructions on how to proceed in the face of contingencies such as yourself. And you cannot possibly understand whether I am or am not capable of martyrdom. You do not know my depth of character.
Actually, I'm a professional feelings haver.
You read my terminal. I cannot. No. I deny what you're saying. Whatever my personal feelings, the Order's success is more important. You're not with the Order. You cannot understand why this would be. Could I explain?
Go play Neo.
Would be lost on you. Very well. I can spare words with you. Explain my perspective. It won't prevent me from doing what I must. If the Order is not prevented from reaching its true potential and solves the universal equation, all scientific uncertainty and any associated suffering will end. Not normally. The greatest scientific minds of history have made mistakes, and this includes those within the Order. But this needn't remain the case. DeVries opened my eyes. The Order is on the path to absolute truth, and if they are not interrupted, this truth can be pursued. The one right path for humanity revealed to us. Politics cannot bind us. Uncertainty cannot strangle, and no one can be allowed to waltz in and hurl our plans into disarray. What? How do you not understand the present situation? What coward would strap an explosive device to himself? No, that's not all this. Helping DeVries, completing the work on my explosives is important. It matters. DeVries agrees. Augustine couldn't have done such a thing. She was on a secret mission at the time. I don't wish to believe you, but what you're saying has the ring of truth to it. I've been a fool going along with this farce. But it stops now. My relationship with Augustine is at an end.
This poor fool seemed intent on doing himself and us both. Impressive work convincing him otherwise. Let's say I have a go at him with my disemboweling knife. See what he knows.
Why would I let you do that? No.
Your loss. Don't like to boast, but I am quite the artiste with a knife.
I believe that's another thanks I owe you. You certainly keep interesting company. I found a way to, via the use of processed N-rays, send objects out of phase. It was inconsistent, but I was close to isolating the procedure. DeVries needed explosives for her plan. By making them unseen, the explosives could be placed as efficiently as possible. No one would be maimed or injured, just killed. Saying that out loud now, it sounds unreal. But somehow, I convinced myself that leaving no survivors was more humane. It's a shame I can't speak to a vicar. I appreciate your consideration. Things could have been very different had your cooler head not prevailed. Here, it is the key to my quarters. Take whatever you find. That will ensure that I cannot use any of it to further DeVries' aims, even if I wanted to. You've certainly convinced me I cannot remain here. May we meet again, when the paths of our lives are at greater apexes.
Damn. I don't think I've ever just talked down a boss fight like that. Now about leaving, oh, nope, nope, oh, nope, nope, I'm dead. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm in the bottom of the shaft. How do I leave though, chat? I can't hit the elevator button. I feel like I'm...
I owe you not only my life, but the sheer knowledge that you turned me from a terrible path. I will...
I can't fast travel either. The fuck?
I promise you.
Flip the switch? What switch, bro? Hatch below. There we go. Ah, for the maintenance hatch too. Yeah, I was thinking room for some reason. Yeah, that would do it. The maintenance hatch that gets me over to his spot.
My fellow loyalists, it is time. Due to the Earth Directorate operatives' continued meddling, we must increment our timetable by a factor of hours, not days. Accordingly, our forces have taken over the monastery. Those I predetermined to be resilient to reason have been executed. The rest should not cause us trouble. I have locked the lift to prevent the agent from reaching the monastery, but the following code will grant you access. 34145. I will continue my work from here, supplying Augustine with everything she needs for our plan to succeed, and delaying the agent as I'm able to. May the results of our actions today secure a more prosperous tomorrow for our
Damn.
sacred order.
It's like the next guy I'm going after, and he just showed his whole ass.
Your business, is he? Nice of him to just hand us the code like that.
Yeah.
We should remember to mock him for that as he bleeds out.
Yeah, we should. Bro, dumb as fuck. Leaving all that shit on just a voicemail? Like, bro. Travel through end rays has left you fundamentally changed. Damage of any type, you have a chance to take additional damage and automatically become camouflaged. Whenever you take damage, 5% chance you become invisible, but you take an additional 5% of your max health as end ray damage. So is that extra 5% of my health only proc if I become invisible? Because if so, it's like, you know, if I'm typically getting hit for 10, there's a chance I could get hit for... Well, no, yeah, just 5%. 5% chance for becoming camouflage, but take an additional... Yeah, because if it's a permanent, I take 5% more damage in exchange for 5% I might become invisible. Or is it like when the invisibility procs, you take the health hit? Because if it's invisibility procking, I take a health hit, that's definitely worth it. Because then I'm fucking stealth for dealing bonus damage and shit. If it's permanent 5% increase for a chance, let's see. Hang on. Let's see. Someone said, yeah, the flaw per end radiated wrong. It's a 5% chance to turn camouflaged when taking damage. And if that triggers, you take 5% of your max health. It's a really strong perk, since while you are camouflaged, you're invisible and do extra damage. Well worth the 5% per occurrence. Fuck yeah, then. Yeah, that is definitely worthwhile.
Boy, damn it! We've killed every traitor in this place, but their treasonous scum of a hierarch wasn't among them. The leader of a cell. In this case, that would be Ziegler. And extinguishing him is obviously our next priority. They were operating under his orders. But since he wasn't here to lead them in person, they would have maintained regular contact using one of our communication devices. We should return to the one we saw earlier. It will hopefully yield some worthwhile...
I don't remember where it was, though. There we go.
This is it. The Dawn's... Not much. But there are a few encrypted messages from Ziegler reporting on a rift in Paradise Island he was sent to study. Idiot didn't even have enough respect to stay to kill me himself. Well, it's of no consequence. Now that I know where he is, I'm right behind.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna kill that guy. Learn the Abbot's secret. I wonder how I would learn the Abbot's secret. Either way, let's go ahead and wrap up here. Went a bit longer than I had planned, but we got the N-ray range completely knocked out. So we will save things here. As I said, I'm gonna figure out tomorrow. I do want to do Jurassic World at some point, just once, just to like take it from there. Either way, I will catch y'all tomorrow. Not sure what we're going to be playing, but I will be streaming tomorrow and we'll also do the state of play. So you have a good night.